Hello YouTube, Basin Truck here, and today we're going to talk about and unbox some new Chinese cell phones.
Take a seat and don't forget to watch my other videos.
I've had a number of phones over the years, which I'm sure many of you have also. And I'm sure you've also noticed that after about 2 years, the phones start doing some really strange things. And I've come to the conclusion that I think the manufacturers are intentionally sabotaging the cell phones. I don't know if it's embedded in the code, maybe there's something in an app they put on there, or maybe when they pass an update. I don't know how they do it, but I would not be the least bit surprised to find out that Samsung, Apple, any other brand are intentionally sabotaging these cell phones at the 2-year mark, and just to get worse and worse. Now, the people are going to argue, well, technology advances, that's why it seems bad. That's not the problem. I've had phones go from working perfectly, nothing wrong with them, that it would go into standby mode, the screen would be blank, there'd be no display. But when you brought it out of standby, or you got a call, or tried to do something, the display would come up mirrored. So if you put it in a mirror, it would look perfectly normal. I have a really hard time believing that the video driver in this phone just decided one day, hey, I'm going to make my display look like it's in a mirror. No, I don't believe that for a second. Someone programmed that in there, and it did it intentionally. Now, the only way you could get it back to the proper orientation was if you powered the phone down and you booted it back up. Once it booted up, it would display properly. But as soon as you let it go into standby mode, when it came back out, boom, displayed in a mirror fashion. I have a hard time believing that's a random anomaly. Which brings me to this vlog. New cell phone. I'm really tired of these Samsung phones going really crazy after 2 years. I don't like to upgrade my phone. I don't need the newest, latest gadgets. I don't need the fastest processor. I really don't care. I'd be happy with a stupid flip phone. And I have had one for quite a long time. Everyone laughs at me about my little flip phone. I was like, I don't care. It costs virtually nothing. If something happens to it, it's not a big deal. I don't need a computer in my pocket, and I'm pretty sure most people don't. But the smartphones have become so prevalent that just about everybody has one. If you don't have one, you're the oddball like myself. My wife has a Samsung S5. It's about 2 years old, I think. And it's just starting to get buggy, like they all do. And I don't think it's because of the program she has on it or doesn't have on it. We've tried doing a factory reboot. It still acts the same way. I think it's something hard-coded in the phone that's causing all these phones to act like this. It's a big conspiracy, I think, to sell more cell phones. But maybe it'll come to light one day and Samsung will have a large class action lawsuit. I don't know. Probably not. Time will tell what happens there. So, to give viva la resistance, this time we decided not to go mainstream phone. No Samsung, no Apple, none of that. So I did some research and we decided to go Chinese. They all come out of China anyway, so why not cut out the middleman and not buy a $700 cell phone? The phones we bought have apparently knocked Samsung off the top phone in China. So let's unbox these phones and see what we have. As you can see, came straight from China, DHL. Got what we got here, packing slip. Yep, packing slip. And the box. Now, I am not going to pronounce this correct at all, I am sure. But I'll give it a try. I believe it's called a XIAOMI, XIAOMI, and it's a Note 3 Pro. So we will open it up and see what we've got. Find the zipper. Alright, first we got a case. Ordered the case with it. And here we go. Here are the phones. Here's the 3S and the Note 3. So we will try opening, let's go with the Note 3 first. Put that in there. Looks like your standard smartphone. We'll go over it more here in a second. See what we've got in the box. Okay. There's not much in the box. Comes with a charger. Says it's a 2 amp charger. It's got an American style plug on it. Standard USB cable. No manuals, unless it's in here. Oh, there's our manual. So that's what we have in there. Note 3. Everything's in Chinese that I can't read. It looks like it comes with a little tool to eject. Maybe it's for the SD card, I'm gonna guess. So let's take the plastic off of it and check it out. Find an edge here. Oh, there it is. Okay, the tab for it's at the top. It's hard to see. There we go. The power button. Okay, it looks like here's what that tool opens. We'll try that in a second. I'm gonna guess, let's try this button. Hold it down, see what happens. Oh, there we go. It's booting up. See how long it takes to boot. Still going. It says me.com, and that's M-I, not M-E. Powered by Android. Here's our start screen. I don't know if it's going to glare or not for you guys. Okay, it asks what language you want. It gives a bunch of options. We're going to click United States English because that's where we're at. My location. Now it asks, well, I guess the language is not indicative of where you live. So we are going to find the United States of America. Oh, no, we're not the UAE. It's not under the, maybe it's under America. No. Okay, where do they have the USA on here? They do not have America on here. Algeria, Angola, Argentina. No. Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, Cuba. Ghana, yeah, don't live in Ghana. Haiti, don't live in Haiti. Honduras, Hong Kong. No, 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 no. Kuwait, yeah, that's where I'm at. Nope. Malaysia, Mexico. Mexico's the closest so far. Nigeria, North Korea. They've got North Korea on here. Wow. Pakistan, Palestine, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Philippines, Qatar, Russia, Rwanda, Saudi Arabia, Singapore, Somalia, South Africa, South Korea, Thailand, Tanzania, Uganda, Ukraine, United Arab Emirates, Uruguay, Uzbekistan, Venezuela. There is no option for America on here. So do they have Canada? We'll try Canada. Nope, no Canada. I guess we'll try Mexico. I don't know where else to put it. It's the closest to my location. So we're just gonna try Mexico, I guess. Okay, it wants to connect. No, I don't want it to read my messages. It wants to connect to a network. I'm gonna skip that right now. Okay, it gives terms and conditions, terms of service, privacy policy. Well, it says I need an internet connection to view the privacy policy. I need an internet connection to view terms of service. So I guess we're just gonna click OK. Checking for a SIM card. I don't have a SIM card in it yet. Do I have a Google account? I do, but I'm not gonna put it in here right now. Call other devices for free using your internet connection. You can set this feature. I'm just going to turn that off right now. It's asking, this has fingerprint reader on the back. I'm going to skip that at the moment. I don't want apps to see my location right now. And I don't want to do the user experience program. Okay, it's giving me themes now. It's giving me some basic themes. We'll just go with the default. Alright, it says the setup's ready. Setup complete, you're ready to rock. Okay, let's go. Just a second. Pinch to open. Okay. Here we go. I'll try to get maybe a better picture for you guys if this doesn't show up when I go back to edit. But it looks like your standard Android. See if I can take a picture. Oh, that glare is bad. The glare is good for you guys. The zoom, it zooms in pretty far, but it does seem to be a little bit blurry. We'll get a picture here. Picture here of my camera that I'm videoing with.
The picture's washed out from my lighting.
Oh, I just can't get that. There's too much glare with my backlighting here so I can light everything up. But that appears to be it. So you've got 3.5 jack, fingerprint reader, flash, camera, IR. This is that holder. I'm assuming that is for SD card. You've got your volume button, your power button, probably turns off the screen too, yep. And you've got your USB connector at the bottom, and that's probably a microphone. So let me get that key, and we'll try popping this open and see what goes in there. Okay, this is where SD and SIM card go. Now this will do either one SIM card, one SD card, or two SIM cards. So if you travel a lot, have one for different locations around the world, this will hold two SIM cards. Alright guys, I've got the Note 3 here, and I'm going to put my SIM card, and I found a little 2 GB SD card to throw in here just to test. I will tell you guys that the specs claim this will hold a 128 GB SD card is what it will read. This phone also has a full 1080p display, so its resolution is 1920 by 1080 pixels. Most phones do not have a true 1080p display. I have AT&T, It said this is supposed to work on AT&T, so we're going to find out here in a second. Go to phone. Let me try calling my wife.
Hello?
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 Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello? Well, apparently she couldn't hear me. We could hear her. Let's try calling her again. Oh, I think I'm getting a call. Hello? No, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Let me try putting it back on speaker. Can you hear me?
Yeah?
Okay. We are making a call on the new phone. That's the first call. So apparently the first time I tried to call, the SIM card, the phone had not synced up to the network yet. So I called prematurely. And then the first call I made, she could not hear me, but we could hear her. So she hung up and called me back. So there's the first call. It does work on AT&T's network here in America. It's a success. Phone's working.
Can I have it now?
She wants it. You hear this? She wants the phone now. Alright, I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up.
Alright, bye.
Call ended. Okay, it does work. On their webpage, it listed the frequencies that this phone is capable of. It had a bunch of them on there. And it gives you a link to look up what the service providers are in America to see if it uses one of those frequencies. It did say it matched one of the frequencies that AT&T uses for its 4G service. I think it was 2400 megahertz. I could be wrong, I don't remember. But as you can see, it does work. Powered it up, put it in. It says it's got 50% battery, which is about normal for shipping a lithium ion. So I'm going to plug this in, pull my SIM card out, give it to my wife because this is actually her phone. And there we go. The Chinese Note 3. No, yes, was this the Note 3? Yes, the Note 3, the I don't know, I can't pronounce it. Read the description. Maybe someone who speaks Mandarin can pronounce this correctly, but I can't do it. So there we go, guys. So we'll see how long it lasts. We'll do some update reviews later on after we've had it for a while and tell you guys how it's holding up and if you should buy one or if you should spend the money and get a name brand phone. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Throw a comment down below and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.